up for Mike Whittaker.
Welcome to the English-speaking portion of our program. Nobody can understand that Kevin Webb guy. Steve, tell you. So we had a bunch of married people around here tonight, eh? So I was chatting with a couple of people here. It's like I met Mike and Michelle. Mike and Michelle, husband and wife. That's just lazy. Mike and Michelle. And I can just see it. It's like screaming out your own name in the middle of sex. Man. So I'm celebrating 20 years of marriage this week. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know, not consecutively. I mean, it's my third marriage, and yeah, you know, I'm lucky now, right? But it still counts. At least that's what I tell her. You know, she has to do what I say because I've got seniority. Oh, come on. Okay, it doesn't fly at home either. All right. And I'm in a mixed marriage. And in Vancouver, that means a man and a woman. Yeah. But, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not against gay marriage. I don't know why some people think that's a threat to traditional marriage. Unless they think the gays will be better at it than us. You know, the fuck is worth that joke? Yeah, I know, it's really sad, isn't it? Anyway, I mean, they're already the best florists and the best wedding planners, the best gown designers. Why wouldn't they be better at it than us? I mean, I'm more of a threat to traditional marriage than they are. 2/3 of my marriages have ended in divorce. Holy cow. Anyway, I'm 58 now, and I have seen some incredible things in my lifetime. Really. Like the moon landings, if you believe in that kind of thing. Presidential assassinations, 9/11, the SpongeBob movies. You know, and I was too young to really appreciate the moon landings, but SpongeBob, that's my jam. And I've been rich and I've been poor, and they say rich is better, you know, but it's built into the language too, right? Like, if you're poor, it's a row house. If you're rich, it's a townhouse. If you're poor, you're hoping they're not going to eat your cabbage plants. If you're rich, it's escargot. That's a thinker. That's a thinker. If you're poor, it's prostitution and child endangerment. If you're rich, it's, hey, look, it's the Kardashians. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. And, you know, when I was a kid, we had hippies and yippies and yuppies and guppies and I don't know what all else. And these days we got hipsters and posers and losers. And you're probably asking yourself, hey, Mike, how do I know which one I am? I'll tell you. So if you go to Value Village, because you have a taste for vintage clothing, probably a hipster. If you go to Value Village, so that you can pretend you spent $80 on that $5 Hilfiger find, probably a poser. If you go to Value Village, because you want to hit on the 50-year-old cashier who looks like Amy Winehouse, I'll give you another example. If you own 3 pairs of skinny jeans, and you don't own a ball cap, probably a hipster. If you have a ball cap collection, and you don't wear one, probably a poser. If you wear your ball cap backwards to your mom's wedding, so living in the Lower Mainland, living in the Vancouver area, we've got access to some of the finest ethnic restaurants in the world. We really do. Just amazing. But I'll tell you, nothing ruins a good Chinese restaurant for me like too many goddamn white people. Jeez. It's like, they don't know how to order. That's why they got pictures on the menus, right? Oh, that looks good. Is that deep fried? I'll have that. Yeah, that's about it. And it's like, man, it's just too much for me. You know, it's like, if I wanted to be surrounded by white people and they're screaming over privileged children, I'd go to church. So, thank you. Yes, thank you for down for church. Okay. And, yeah. So is anybody lonely on Valentine's Day? Well, if you were, maybe this will cheer you up a little bit, okay? Think about this for a second. She's 19 years old. She's an attractive, slim brunette. And she calls herself Star. I'm getting a little excited thinking about her already. She and her 79-year-old boyfriend, convicted murderer Charles Manson, are trying to get married. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you were lonely on Valentine's Day. Really? Man, I mean, if you're not in prison, if your wardrobe doesn't include ankle chains and an orange, whatever they call it, if your forehead is swastika free, I mean, by prison standards, you're already a hipster. I mean, are you even trying? Holy cow, man. And then this past week, did you hear about this? A little 9-year-old girl was shot while delivering Girl Guide cookies. That's disgusting. It's horrible. But in support of her, cookie sales skyrocketed. And I understand Keebler is trying to figure out if they can do away with one of the elves. And then all that crap that went on in Paris there a couple of weeks ago, I was trying to show some support. And I told my wife that she and I have got to engage in as many menage a trois as we possibly can. I think my wife wants to play her as And you know, you can tell, obviously, I've only been doing comedy for a little while. Like I started last July, and so what's that, about 9 months now. But people are already comparing me to some of the comedy giants, like George Carlin and Bob Newhart, Steve Martin. I did a show a couple of weeks ago, and I overheard this guy say to his friend, you know that guy? That guy is no George Carlin. And then I heard a woman say to her husband, you know, I think that fellow stole those jokes from Bob Newhart. Okay, I just said comparisons are being made, okay? So I'll end with this one. I saw this sign on Kingsway on the way in tonight that said, Brazilians by Claudia, $35. Now, I don't know if that's a good price. Is that a good price? You don't know, okay, I don't know if that's a good price either. But I bet it's reassuring that's a woman's name on the sign, right? It'd be a little creepy if it was Claudio. You know, you go walking into the salon, there's a guy at the back, he's reading a Hustler magazine. Come on in. I've been waiting for you. Have a seat, let's see what we have to work with. Here's your $35. Thanks a lot, you guys are great.
Give it up for Mike Whittaker.